Welcome to Yellow Skunk Farms, everybody. Quick disclaimer, this is a 21-year-old and up channel, so if you're not 21 years or older, please leave the channel now. Thank you. And you are looking at our new construction of our new pond garden. This is going to be for food, and what you see is a kind of a sperm-like figure in the middle of the bed. Actually, that's going to be the pond, and then the creek system will start here and then work its way on down through here, doing a little zigzagging here and there, but mostly coming sloping down, probably doing a little turn. What you see here, I know you see a straight line, but what you see here is just the foundation stone of where we're going to build up from. So we move the pea gravel, place the stones down, push the pea gravel back around. Now we're going to bring in concrete sand. Okay, the sand, we don't need to put it in the center of the pond. We're going to remove the rock from the center of the pond, put concrete sand down in the center of the pond. The stone, the reason we put the stone in first, I had a couple people ask me that, and that's because the pea gravel really help hold the stone in place where I want it to be, and that's the easiest way I know, just to go ahead and throw the amount of pea that I want down, which is about 3 inches. Then we move that, place the stone down, and then all the other pea gravel just falls in, holds it in place, and then you can literally walk on it. And that's what I've been doing, just walking on it, packing it down. But it's on the floor. It's actually on the actual pond liner. There is no pea gravel underneath the rock to puncture the pond liner. So that's where we're going with that. And then from here is horizontal soil, just like this. So what we do is pea gravel, and then we're going to bring in the sand. We'll fill the areas that we want the soil to go in sand, pack it down. Then we'll start stacking rocks on top of the creek foundation. Once we get up to a certain level, we can actually bridge. So this is what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to try and save space by only having one line of foundation, of basically wall for the creek, because the creek doesn't have to be that wide, which is something I've learned from this one over here. We don't need a wide creek. What we need is a little bit deeper creek, and a creek that basically can snake a little bit through here while sloping down, without creating like stop points where the water can sit and not actually flow, because we want the water to flow constantly. We want to be able to aerate that water as it's flowing, so the faster we can get the water moving downhill, coming back down to this turn here, it'll hit this turn and then whoosh, being pushed on around back into the pond. So instead of this being kind of a stagnant area here, it'll be a pushing area. It'll hit and create a turbulence here in this corner. And that's what I'm looking for. The more turbulent areas I can get in the creek, the more aeration I'll get, the better everything will be. Unlike over here, where we get these stagnant points, because I didn't put enough slope right through here. So I got good slope, I got good flow going right down through there. You see it hitting the pad, the Chemi Pure bag. That's just biochar and clays, polymers and shit to clean the water. But instead of putting a rock like this area here where I brought the creek down, and then it swirls around in here and then comes on down, it comes around this rock, it hits this corner here and slows up really bad. You can see this is where we get a lot of the grass growth, right here in this corner here. But that grass is also spreading across coming on across, and that's what we want. And this is the jasmine. Well, the jasmine is getting crazy. That starts over there in that corner. Let's check out the lady here. This is a nice, I mean, this flower here is just plump, tight bud. Smells like it's like definitely lemon, lime. It's got some gas in the back end of this one, but this one is just super tight. The buds are like rocks, full of seeds too. Let's see if we can get a seed. This one's taking longer to get the seeds. Feel it, but it just won't pop out. It's not ready. It's not ready to pop out yet. So this one's taking longer than this one over here. This is droopy here. This one, you talk about full of seeds. I mean, the seeds are just popping out everywhere. Some of these are done, some of them aren't. Some of them, I mean, it got a great smell though. You see the shell just now, just starting to pop right off. Almost. There you go. Oh, I saw that one. Oh. Sticky. Good looking seed though. I'd pop that. Funky. Go over here and check this one. This is the cotton candy bubble gum. This is the Phrase Marmalade by Jolly Pond. You can see the purple starting to come. This one is pretty much a pure sativa. It definitely needs to go at least 70. We're day 67 today. See if I can get this. Oh yeah. Very nice. That's a done seed right there. Plump, hard, got the tiger stripes. Very nice. This one over here is the terpiest one. The big one used to be the terpiest. This one turned out to be the terpiest of the terp. And it is got everything you're looking for. It's got the funk, it's got the gas, it's got the sweet cotton candy bubble gum with the funk at the end. Let me get a new hand here. Let's check it today. Nice tight bud. Oh yeah, it's got that funk bubble gum. Just extremely funky bubble gum. I can't wait to see if we can add a little bit of lime to that, a little lemon lime with this. So the male one of these seeded all this. So the seeds from that are going to come from this is actually a cross from one of these males. So this is the lemon lime, going to be crossed to the cotton candy kush. Should be delicious. Can't wait to run some of them and see what we get. Might run a couple of them outdoors this year. So our tomato is completely gone. There's the remnants of the tomato. We've got the fungus on it. Worm is running through the pad. What we can do is just get this wet again. This is an easy way to get microbes food. Get some doo-doo in there and some algae. And set it in a different place so we'll distribute the water a little better. And he's like, ah, don't worry, buddy, I got you covered. I ain't gonna let you drown. Gets that shrimp shell there. Look at that shrimp shell. That's a shrimp shell. I want that. Definitely want that. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just setting those pads in there. Sometimes I'll come in here. Our elephant ear is growing again. Pull this string algae out a little bit. Yeah. Stick it right in the soil. Everything loves algae. It's quite crazy. Let's go and look at the soil a little bit. See all the sand, silt, isopods, isopod heaven. These guys are the shredders. They are down there tearing up this organic matter. Without them, all this stuff would just sit here and not be broken down. These guys are breaking things down for the worms to run through, for all the other little critters to run through. The deeper we go, I don't want to push. I'll use a stick. I'll use an old stick. I just want to move. This is intelligent tillage here. Let's see what we see. This is just off the edge, kind of almost in the center of the bed. Let's go over here and look. Oh yeah. Guys, worms are just working. All kinds of critters down through there. Get this wet again if you want. Move it around. Looks good to me. Just messing things up a little bit in here. All the flowers are getting close. This still got a while. This one up here still got a while. I can feel the seeds. Smell is awesome. Most of the seeds are done. Shells are popping right off. I do still see some though are a little green. So just gonna let them go another 5 or 6 days. See what happens. There's Cooter. What's up, Coot? Looking good, boy. Where's your sister at? Let's go find your sister. What's up, Pooter? Well, shit. Scooter was sitting right there. Didn't even see her. I see you, Scoot. She's getting big. Look how much bigger she is than Cooter. You can see the difference in pattern on the shell. Cooter is a peninsula cooter, and Scooter is a river slider cooter. The reason I got those is because they got yellow stripes. We have red striped, red-eared sliders around here, they're called. But we got those for free, gifted to us from a company down in Florida. They breed turtles. Those are farm raised. They are not from the wild. They've never known the wild. I got them when they were 50-cent piece size. You can go back in my Instagram and see them, me putting them in. Cooter was first, Scooter was second. Both of them were the same size, same place. I'm hoping Cooter is a male. It looks that way. They're only a year and probably 6 months old, 4 months old. And we have Digger over here. Digger is our rescue box turtle. He's up in there. He had a worm this morning. He came in, I threw a worm in there. But that's what we got going on right now. We're working on this. The next stage of this is just to get some sand in here. Fill the pea gravel with sand, concrete sand. To fill the gaps. We want to fill the gaps as much. Get this to where nothing can get down in there other than sand. Until that point, we build that sand up. We stack more rock on top of these rock. We'll start to build a channel. Once we get up high enough where we want to be, which the creek will be, oh man, about level with this here, around this area right in here. So we're going to come on up with this. The wall will come on up to about here. This will come on over into here. The soil will come all the way up to here. The creek will be up here. The creek will only be about 4 to 5 inches wide. So as you can see, we only need about that much rock. Well, we're gonna bring rock up, and then once we get up high enough, we're going to split those rocks. We're gonna have one rock on this side, one rock on that side, on that same path. And then we use concrete to build the channel, the mortar mix, just to build basically a channel through there where the water will run from up there down through here, turn in here. We'll have some little squig. We can, like I said, that's just foundation, that's not the straight. We can do a little turn, a little squiggly. This is why it goes right here. We'll squiggly off right into here, squiggly back down this way, and then whoosh, turn, and right back into the pond. I know it's tough to see what I see right now. I'm trying to describe it as best I can. But for right now, it just looks kind of like a sperm. And that's the way it should look. Because once that comes on up, all this will come up. Everything comes up from here. You can see how much room we have to come up. So that's about 2 feet. 2.5 feet we have come from here. That's about 12 inches. Another 12 inches. So yeah, about 2 feet on over. And then we'll come down. The soil will be here. Creek will run through here. Turn. Going up in there. Yeah. We'll have plants all through here from that edge all the way down. We'll have plants. Plants can overlap the creek. We have plants in the center here. Plants, maybe a few right through there. We can plant plants around the edge here. So yeah, all this will come up, will be soil where we need the soil. This is the bottom layer. This is where all the water, excess water, will go down. We'll build us an access point here, a little hole here, and a little hole over there maybe. We'll probably have 2 access holes, maybe one there, and one here, or there somewhere. Yeah, maybe one there and one there. That's so we can look down to the floor, see how much water's down there. See if we need to wick more water or slow down the wick. So the wick is how we get the water into the bed. Once we get water in the ground here, it'll continually, once we get the plants will wick water up. The creek will wick water into the beds. For the top microbial action is on the top 4 inches of that soil is where we want this moisture. So it'll be turned into worm castings just like that, and it'll stay moist. See that? We're running through all that, turning all that into worm castings, while the isopods tear down the big stuff. The worms clean for us. The roots, look at them roots, cleaning the creek, catching that poo. And that's what we want. Get up here and get some good stuff. That's all we got to do. All right. Well, I appreciate everybody hanging out. That's all we got today. And today is Sunday, so I'm going to go get in my massage chair and relax a little bit today and take it easy. And we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.